Hello, investors. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm proud to bring you this property. I've been holding off on sending the video and releasing this home for sale for just a little while because I've been waiting on two things. I wanted to secure the tenant, and that's in place. And then I wanted to sod the front yard, but it's been raining a lot in Memphis, and the sod yards have not been cutting grass. So the sod's supposed to go in Tuesday. Everybody cross your fingers for good weather. Now, how did we attract such a quality tenant to this property? Because we just signed somebody with a 700 credit score on a 2-year lease. I think a 2-year lease is minimal in most cases. If you have somebody transferring into town, there's a reason for a 1-year lease, okay. But a 2-year lease on a property like this in a neighborhood like Colonial Acres, it should be expected. So I have a 2-year tenant signed up, moving in February 1st, or March 1st, excuse me, it is February now. By that time, I'll have the front yard sodded, and she has a 700 credit score. Come on, guys. I mean, this is the type of tenant we want. How are we able to attract that type of tenant? Right neighborhood, killer renovation, and some style and design, not just the normal color selection and included features that most people present for rental homes. And a lot of people say, James, maybe you're going overboard with the renovation, but you know, if I were to attract the right type of tenant, I'm going to have to put in what they expect in a property to pay top dollar rent and sign a 2-year lease. So starting with the exterior, you see we've painted that. We've got new landscaping in, side comes in, 1-car carport, this little house. Oh, before I do that, let's talk about this. So let's go into the property, but my 3rd annual property tour is coming up, and it's based around the International Barbecue Cooking Contest. So it's almost around the corner, May 17th and 18th. I'm inviting you guys out to meet my team, go see properties, and yes, we will go to the International Cooking Contest for Barbecue, Memphis in May 2019. So put this on your calendar. You're going to hear a lot more about it from me in the future. But May 17th and 18th, be my guest. Come to Memphis. We'll have a day of education, and then we'll go looking at properties. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video. All right, so like with every property, we're going to start macro to micro and show you where this property is. This property is in Colonial Acres. Where is Colonial Acres? If we start downtown and follow Poplar Avenue east, now remember Poplar Avenue is the vein of money that runs through Memphis, Tennessee. What does that mean? Okay, every bank, every bond company, every high-end women's clothing store or restaurant is on Poplar Avenue. Therefore, the real estate on either side of Poplar is some of the most expensive in town, all the way out into Germantown and Collierville to the east. Just south of Poplar Avenue, Colonial Acres, zip code 38117. Many of you have watched my map video, my new map video that I just released last week. 38117 is a zip code to keep your eyes on. There's been more appreciation there than most zip codes. More true appreciation, meaning homeowners coming in and buying houses, not just us investors. We've seen some areas artificially inflated by investors coming in, paying top dollar for homes, a lot of them cash. Colonial Acres attracts homeowners, and that's one reason it's on our radar, because remember, that's how you attract that good tenant. So Colonial Acres. This is a little map showing several comps in the area. Comps means comparable sales. Comparable sales should be built around the same time frame, same age of home. They should be about the same square footage, and they should be in the same vicinity. If someone's showing you comparable sales across town, the appraiser wouldn't call it a comparable sale, so I don't. And in this mix of multiple comparable sales, you're going to have majority of homeowner and some investment properties. That's what ranks this as an A neighborhood. That's one of the things. Home ownership, 90% better or better, an A neighborhood. Lower crime, a little bit better schools. The elementary school nearby is an optional school. I have a property coming up across the street. Stay tuned for that one, 1427 Colonial. Keep your keep that one on the radar, because another one coming up in Colonial Acres right after this one. All right, so to the property, 4890 Willow. This is a 1,080 square foot home with a 1-car carport, perfect for this single lady that we have lined up for a 2-year lease. Brand new kitchen. What does that mean? New cabinets, new countertops, new floors, new plumbing, new appliances, rewired this entire home. I mean, this house was rebuilt from the ground up. But look at that cute little kitchen. All we need to do is come in. She'll put in her refrigerator here. We've got the brand new dishwasher, brand new vent hood, brand new range goes in down this way. Brand new air conditioner. You're going to hear me say brand new a lot, by the way. We rewired the entire home. Brand new electrical panel. Brand new heating system. Brand new water heater. This house, the scope of work just should say everything. 30-year architectural shingle roof installed. We could cut back all of the trees that were overhanging the house, so there's no trees near or on top of the house. Hard surface floors throughout. You saw the tile in the kitchen. We carried that out through the bathrooms, and then a luxury vinyl plank floor throughout the rest of the home. So here's a shot of one of the bedrooms, that hard surface floor in the bedrooms, hallways, and even the living room, the big open living room, I should say. So here's a shot of the kitchen from left to right. We're going to pan through and see the openness of this floor plan. So from the kitchen, I was standing in the breakfast area when I took these pictures. I saw the kitchen. You could see part of the living area. I panned right, and now you've got this picture. Let's go back to the other one. So you have kitchen, pan right, living room. Huge living room, open space, 12-foot vaulted ceilings in this home. These windows to the right of the picture used to be a sliding glass patio door. Useless, and huge panes of glass. So it was an energy sucker and easy way for somebody to break in if somebody was, wanting to do that. So we removed the sliding glass patio door, framed in 2 windows, made this a much more livable space. Okay, so this is the master bathroom. We did a stand-up shower, no tub. There was a linen closet to the right of the shower, so it was a tiny shower. So we got rid of the linen closet and made it one huge shower. Brand new plumbing fixtures as well. New vanity, new lights, new mirrors, new commodes, of course, tile floors. It's not pictured here, but towel racks and toilet paper holder, hand towel holder right here next to the vanity. The light switches, the 110 outlets, everything in this house is new. So this is the second bathroom. So you have the tile surround shower, new plumbing fixtures as well, a place to put your shampoo. That's always important. And if you scroll down in that, you'll see a new steel tub, new plumbing fixtures. This is a brand new house. It was built in the mid 50s, but it's a rebuilt home as of 2019, February of 2019. And in that same bath, commode, a little bit smaller, vanity, mirror, and light fixture were installed. So cute little house, pre-leased, meaning it's instant cash flow for $925 a month. This home sells for $95,000. So really close to that 1% rule that everybody's asking me for. Renting for $925, selling for $95,000 in a A-class neighborhood, which is going to see appreciation because homeowners want to live there. Great schools, low crime, and completely rebuilt. The scope of work, as it's titled here, new everything. This house has been rebuilt, and it's going to really knock down on your maintenance cost in the future, especially having a 2-year lease signed already. So what do the numbers look like? It's an 8.73% cash on cash return. So to break that down, cash on cash return is your monthly rent minus all expenses. So we've accounted for vacancy, hazard insurance in case the house burned down or something crazy like that happened. Principal and interest to the bank. So you got to pay the bank every month. Repairs. So future repairs. Even though this house is rebuilt brand new in 2019, there will be repairs in the future. So we've got a fee in there, or a suggested number to save for repairs for future repairs. Management of the property. So our management team will manage this home for 8% of the collected rent, which is $74 a month. And then property taxes, of course, we always have to pay those. They're low, $100 a month. So you take that number, multiply it times 12. That's going to give your annual net operating income. Divide that number into the total cash needed to purchase this home, which is, in this instance, the way I've got this lined up for you is 20% down plus closing costs. So I've got your 20% down payment of $19,000, And then I've got the number of $5,500 for closing costs. So there's a little padding there for you as well. I worked all of these numbers at a 6% interest rate over a 30-year loan. So if you are looking to take a leverage, I've got a couple of preferred lenders I'd love to hook you up with. If you need that information, please just reach out to me. So this will give you a shot of, long-term, what it looks like to own this home over a 10-year period. And if you want to go in more in depth, just click on the button in the website that takes you to the diligence vault. I'll show you how to get there in a minute. And you can see it up to a 30-year projection. So rent increase, so income increase right here. I put it a very modest 3%. In a neighborhood like this, we should see an increase in rents once this current renter moves in 2 years, or if they decide to sign another lease, very possible there, it would be very much in our favor to raise rents at that time because this little neighborhood is very desirable. In some areas where the homes are harder to rent or there's less home ownership, that might not be so. But in this neighborhood, I feel very confident that we'll be raising rents year over year. Expense increase, well, that since it's a percentage of the rent, that'll go up along with your income increase. And then property value increased, I modestly put in an 8% number, although data from 2017 to 2018 shows a higher number than 8%. All right, from the website, first of all, down at the bottom, you'll see I have some mini videos, and I want you to take these videos, watch them. That'll help you understand what I'm doing here, what types of properties I'm providing for my clients. If you aren't already on my email list, you have an option to subscribe. I don't want to throw you on an email list if you don't want to get these emails, but the emails I send you are a lot like this one. They're going to break down each property. They're going to educate you about Memphis as a whole and why so many people are choosing to invest here. But from the website, if you click on the picture of any of these houses, it'll take you to the diligence vault. The diligence vault was created to answer all of the questions an investor would need to eliminate this home as a possibility for their portfolio or to proceed forward, whether that means to go ahead and buy it or to set up a phone call with me to ask a few more questions that you might have before moving forward. So in the folder, you're going to have lots of pictures before, during, and after. You're going to have market data. You're going to have a pro forma that breaks down all the numbers and gives you the financials. You're also going to have comps. What are comps? Well, comps, that's industry jargon for comparable sales. We talked about that a little bit earlier, but the map is important because you want to see that these homes are in the same vicinity. You want to see they're in the same square footage range. You want to see that they're not all investor sales, or there it could be a red flag. It could mean that neighborhood is becoming mostly rentals. And as we know, these quality tenants are attracted to places where their friends live, maybe, or home ownership type neighborhoods. So if you click on any of the PDFs that are in that folder, it'll pop up a big view to where you'll be able to see the square footage, what the person paid for the home, and if they are a tenant, owner occupied, meaning their property address matches their mailing address, or if they're an investor, it's real simple. The property address, and then you got a California mailing address, probably not a homeowner. So I always want to invite you guys out to my campus, meet my team. I'll put you in the car. We'll go looking at these properties, show you the areas of town that I believe in and the ones I stay away from, show you a lot about the industry and what's driving Memphis, FedEx and St. Jude, all the money that's being brought into Memphis for multiple reasons. That's another video, so I won't bore you there. But always have that open invitation for you guys. How do you get a hold of me? You've got my email address, my cell phone number. Please like and subscribe to these videos. You'll get an update every time that I publish a new video walking you through a new property. And then lastly, of course, the third annual property tour. So this is a great time. Each year we've brought investors in. The first day is a day of education about Memphis, a lot about neighborhoods, a lot about industry and things going on. We'll also have lenders on hand to answer any questions you have about taking leverage on these properties. We're going to bring in some experts and some speakers that are going to tell us strategies and ways that have worked for their clients. This is not a sales pitch. I will never ask you to buy a home while you're here. And the people that are speaking are not selling anything to you. So do not feel like you're going to get here and be asked to join a group where you're paying a bunch of money, or buy a book even. This is an event for you to come meet the team, get comfortable with Memphis, comfortable with what we do, and see if we might be a fit, if we might be a catalyst to help you achieve some of your investment goals. The second day, we board a tour bus and we go looking at properties. We're going to see neighborhoods that I'm going to tell you to stay away from, because we're going to cut through those neighborhoods at a rapid pace. Then we're going to get into the neighborhoods where I buy houses, I renovate them fully, deliver them to my clients, and I'm going to show you why we're in those neighborhoods. That's an important part of this. We're going to visit new construction. So we're going to see brand new homes built as rentals. We're going to see a lot of cool things. If you have any interest at all about coming to this event, stay tuned for more information, or reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you and get you on the list. We've already got 8 people signed up. Want to keep it small this year. Don't want too many folks coming, because at the barbecue event, at the education event, one of the most powerful parts of this is you're in a room with like-minded people that are doing what you're doing. You're going to have people that are buying their first property ever. And you're going to have people in the audience that have bought their 50th, 100th home, learning from each other, hearing, this is what's working for me. If I could do it all over again, here's what I'd do. And people have told me that is some of the most powerful parts of these events, is getting to be around other like-minded individuals, other investors in the room, and sharing what's working. So I hope to see you then. If you've got any questions, please schedule a time to speak with me. I look forward to speaking with you soon.